Hello everyone, how you doing? Tom, aka Nostradamus, another lazy Sunday. It's a happy Ether Sunday, or as Big Boy would say, Ether. How is everyone doing? Hello, Mr. Skinner, longtime OG. Hello, new guys, Airborne, FFP, FPV, and Hawken. How you doing, guys? Be sure to hit that like button. If you're new and you like the content, be sure to hit the subscribe button. We got the market opening in futures opening in about 4 minutes. Let's pull up the desktop. I do want to talk about Voyager. I am assuming that's what brought Airborne and Hawken in, some Voyager people. I'm assuming, because I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. I do like the token a lot. There's no real big news. I just like where it's at on the price. And there's some news out there that I think is going to move the price, and we can discuss that. It's not going to be a big discussion, not going to be a long discussion, but I really like the token. I did start buying it. I have been using the app. I do like the app a lot. The only few downsides I've seen to the app we're just kind of waiting on the market open. I want to see how the futures is. What do you think? Futures, Nasdaq going to be up, Nasdaq going to be down? There was big Tesla news out this weekend. Tesla crushed deliveries. Tesla is a huge part of the S&P. Tesla is a huge part of the Nasdaq. Tesla has a bigger market cap than most companies in the world. Was it like number 6 or 7 right now? Token swap, debit card, stocks, etc. What are you talking about, Airborne? So, Tesla crushed numbers. So I think the NASDAQ is going to be moving in the right direction. I might try and get in a quick, just jump right into a NASDAQ long and see what happens. Usually I'm wrong most of the time, right? Like for the last year, I've been waiting for it to crash, and then I finally just started going with it. Started going long, paid off pretty well. And it works until it didn't, right? But we'll have to see. And then, all this coronavirus, I don't want to say too much, but all this nasty, icky, sticky, that thing going around the world caused a lot of problems. Wasn't sure how that was going to end up. And I just kept expecting for the market to dump. It just kept going higher and higher and higher. It was insane. And we've looked at the QQQ chart numerous times on this channel. And, the similarities between what's going on now, how steep that curve is versus, and comparing that to the dot-com bubble, it does make me nervy. And my thoughts on where it's going in the short term. Looks like I lost all my lines. Oh, no, there we go. All right, let's scrunch this in. Yeah, the more you scrunch that in, the more you just see how crazy that move was up into there's that V-shape. V-shape recovery is not even that's not even an adequate term anymore. That's a V-shape recovery squared or cubed, right? Anyway, I want to hop back on over to Tastyworks because I am itching to, I'm going to do just a mini NASDAQ. Just a mini NASDAQ. I'm thinking I'm going to go long. Let's get her set up. Let's get her ready. We want to change the account. We want to do that on the big account. Let's go, baby. Let's go. LFG, hashtag LFG. Voyager. Oh, I don't know much about their swap debit card. I am going to talk about their stock a little bit. I'm a big fan of Voyager. I wasn't there for a minute. It pissed me off. You gotta have patience though, man, I guess. I signed up for their account and it was a pretty slow process. I actually got approved right away. All right, it's looking like it wants, let's see if we can get it down. Oh man, I should have, what are we gonna do? What do we do? Do we buy? All right. Ooh, if I got that fill right there, that would be amazing. A little chilly dipper down to 14. All right, I just went long a mini NASDAQ. We're gonna let that roll. I don't know what's gonna happen. Scalping futures, just like I talk all the time. You're any of those people out there that try and leverage cryptocurrency, you're just going to get your face melted off. You're just going to lose all your money. Scalping futures is really difficult. It's the same thing in both accounts. You should really only be doing it to hedge. I'm doing it because I'm a degenerate right now. I think it's going to go up. If I lose, like, if I lose $100, I lose $100. Whatever, you know. Voyager is the. Hey, C bro, how you doing, brother? Oh, we are live. I want all your silver. Yeah, all I do is deliver silver platters. We're definitely going to talk about that. All right, so I got the mini NASDAQ on. It's up 12 points. Let's see what else is going on in the market, and then we can hop on over to Voyager. Natural gas down 4 cents. What's going on there? No one cares, right? Gold flat. Gold's not doing anything. The E-mini S&P is up. Don't want to put it. So the E-mini S&P is up 14 points. That's pretty big compared to the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ now sliding. I'm down a little bit of money on that. All right, silver up 5 cents. That's a pretty decent move. And I'm curious to see what the dollar's doing. Let's see, the dollar is basically down 3 cents, I guess. Basically flat. All right, so Voyager. The reason I like Voyager, the big reason I like Voyager right now, let's pull up my portfolio. Because I want everyone to understand how relative this is, right? I'm not betting big on Voyager. I just like it right now. I like the pot odds. Why? Mainly because of the Coinbase IPO. So I think that makes their coin really attractive. And I bought 500. I started dollar cost averaging into it, and I had about like 14 coins, right? And I just got approved recently with the Voyager app, and I'm actually starting to move a lot of my cryptocurrency over there, even possibly off BlockFi for a few reasons. One, on BlockFi, you only get 6% up to 1 Bitcoin, and I have more than 1 Bitcoin. And Voyager seems a lot more liquid. Like if you need to get it off, where BlockFi, they'll hold it for a day, possibly even longer. Anything after 1 withdrawal starts costing like a decent amount of money. So I may start moving a lot of my stuff over to Voyager, but I bought 500 yesterday at $4.20. And it's even been a better price since then. Right now it's currently at about 406. When you do buy it on Voyager, it depends on, you know, the bid ask on it's like 20 cents. So if you just put in a market order right out of the gate, you're probably going to be down. But, you know, there's pros and cons, there's trade-offs to everything. If you put in a limit order, it might not ever get filled and it might start going up. So you'll have to do how you do it on there. I would imagine most people just put in a regular order. I actually put in a limit order because it was between 410 and 430. I got it for 420. Am I bummed I didn't catch the bottom? No, man. The bottoms, you're trying to, like, I know someone that's always just trying to time it to the micro penny. He might even be in this channel, and he might even know that I'm talking about him right now. Yeah, so BlockFi does the same thing. Celsius does the same thing. Everyone says he likes interest. I love it, man. And that's one of the reasons I bought 500. Now, please look at what percentage of my portfolio is. I put Voyager in the title because I like it right now. I like it a lot right now. Its recent local high was over right around $7 in the middle of February. And we'll pull up the chart on CoinGecko in a bit. Its all-time high was $12 and some cents back in 2017, something like that. So right now it had a recent high of around $7, and that's how you make money. That's a great way to make money in crypto. You find good projects. Now, again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I can most certainly be wrong on this. Voyager may go bankrupt tomorrow. Voyager may get blown out, right? Voyager may get cut in half over the next 6 weeks. Please realize this is only 0.49% of my portfolio. I bought 500 tokens because that's the minimum amount to have in your Voyager balance to get interest on it. And I can, obviously at 0.5% of my overall portfolio, I can afford that, right? I'm not, like, I like Voyager a lot, but I'm not betting big, right? My staples are going to be for a while, and I don't see it changing. And you can see Cardano, 30% of my portfolio, Ethereum, 30% of my portfolio, Bitcoin, 23%, Polkadot, 10%. I actually wish my Polkadot was quite a bit higher. That's a silver platter I gave out last week when it was at like $32. Maybe it was 2 weeks ago. That's all I do around here, boys and girls. I just deliver silver platters. There's nothing special. I mean, like I say, I'm just on a heater, man. Go with the heater. I've been on a heater for a while. So you ride that heater until she craps out, right? But I gave Polkadot, when it was around $32, I said, man, this is a great buy. They got the parachain auctions coming up. I feel a move coming. Said the same thing about Ethereum, and I think Polkadot and Ethereum still haven't seen their moment in the sun yet. I think a lot's coming. A lot of YouTubers recently were kind of down on Ethereum or even selling it. I thought they were idiots. I'm a buy and hold kind of guy over here. I buy it, I hold it. I'm trying to get into the long-term capital gains with taxes. You just well, all right, I don't even want to say it. But so yeah, man, you want to get into the long-term capital gains. If you sell your crypto, you got to know where your tax bracket is. You got to know what tier you're at. Are you at 15% now? Are you at 22%? Oh, you up to 24? Oh, you up to 32, right? Plus your state taxes. So every time you sell, you might be at a point where 30, 40, 50% of that profit's going to Uncle Sam, and you might not even be cognizant of that until like this time of year next year, and you'd be like, oh man, I really screwed that up, right? And I've made those mistakes. I've made those mistakes in the stock market, and I'm trying to avoid those mistakes in cryptocurrency. And again, when you take something like Ethereum, which I've done, transferred it over to Kraken and used that Ethereum to buy Polkadot, that's a tax event. What I should have done was bought USDC and then transfer that over to Kraken and use that to buy my Polkadot. Lesson learned, right? And this is tough, man. Cryptocurrency is tough. I'm trying to get into next year, like February and March is when a lot of my holdings will hit long-term capital gains. I don't know if the market's going to crash. You know, half the internet thinks cryptocurrency, maybe more than half the internet thinks cryptocurrency is going to crash sometime between August and November. You get other people like George, who had a nice tinfoil hat theory on Facebook today. I love his channel, but I don't vibe with him on that theory too much. I think the recent dip, how could you even call this dip a recent dip, a dip? I mean, come on, Bitcoin went down to like 57,000. Are you kidding me? I think it was just, a lot of regulation talk, and it's a very small minor move. And we'll have to see the volume, like what's the volume on this stuff? What's the volume been on Bitcoin? Yeah, 30-day trial, eat my ass. All right, so the volume has been really low, so we'll have to see. I mean, volume overall hasn't been too bad, but the last 3 or 4 days, it's down, like it dipped, hardly any volume. We'll have to see what happens tomorrow. All right, let me catch up with chat. I do want to wrap up the Voyager talk. I don't want to upset anyone that comes by for Voyager. I hope, yeah, man. So ADA, Cardano. All right, so the silver platters I've given up recently have been Flow. I highly suggested buying Flow when it was below 30 bucks because it's a great project and it was down, right? The problem with Flow is it's really hard to buy. Polkadot, same thing. What were the other ones? Oh, the Graph. I didn't pull them up. The Graph, I was pounding the table on hard. I even bought some at like $1.89. I got too early again. It went all the way down to like $1.40. And it's on its way back up. Mana is hands down my favorite. Anything outside of my top 5, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot, and Binance. Mana's when it comes to like my YOLO play, it's Mana, and I'm still dollar cost averaging into Mana. I'm still dollar cost averaging into ADA, and I've added Voyager token, right? So I really like the pot odds at Voyager. I think Voyager is going to be like some kind of, call it the Robin Hood of cryptocurrency. I think they're adding stocks in the future. And I think that also so I was looking at their stock. Their stock has been on already a pretty big tear. So And so we all know on this channel, I don't trade over-the-counter stocks, so you're not going to see me buying Voyager stock. If it were on the NASDAQ, I probably would buy it. But it's gone from $13 all the way up to $27. And this is most likely all in the Coinbase news. So the Coinbase IPO is coming on April 14th. I'm not getting into it. I generally avoid IPOs, and as much as I love the Coinbase IPO and as much as I want to get into it, man, I don't know what's going to happen with that. I've already got way too much money in cryptocurrency, way too much money in cryptocurrency. So what am I going to do? I'm going to hop over to my IRA. Let's see how my NASDAQ trades up. $5. Let's cash that baby out. What am I going to do? So come over to my IRA where I got 200 shares of Mara, Bitcoin miner. Are you kidding me? 15 shares of MicroStrategy, Bitcoin. They're just, might as well be called Bitcoin, right? I do got a Neo put spread. Please, Riot, come on. What? I got 200 shares of Riot, another Bitcoin. Dude, that's my IRA. Like stocks. Are you kidding me? Well, not 90%, but I'd say like 30%, 40% Bitcoin proxy. The one thing that's not, and even it's a part Bitcoin proxy, Tesla, right? 100 shares of Tesla. So I think Tesla is going to be up big tomorrow on this news. So yeah, I mean, I forgot why I even went on this rant, but like even if Voyager, the Coinbase IPO, what am I going to do? Sell some Tesla shares and put a lot more risk on the cryptocurrency? And then because if Bitcoin crashes, you know, the Coinbase price is going down fast. You know, I might play around with some options after they come out. I might give it a year or two, and then maybe I will YOLO into some Coinbase. But generally, I avoid IPOs, and there's a lot better ways to make money in the stock market. What are you talking about, dude? Timing the oh, yeah. I wonder who that is, C-Bro. Dude, shut the F up about Storm, man. All right, let's see where we are. My NASDAQ's up $4. I need to get out of that. Now I'm gonna let that ride. I need something to do, right? But Voyager, again, I like the token a lot. It's around $4. Where are we at right now? There's a channel out there. I know if you watch Voyager a lot, you probably watch Digital Asset News. He has a $30 price target on that. I don't know if it's going to hit that, but it's not out of the question, right? Like I said, it had an all-time high of $12 in 2017. I think that's on the table, right? I think the Coinbase IPO is going to pump it. It's currently sitting at $4. I bought 500 of it. I think it's an easy double, right? Like I think it'll at least see its recent all-time high of like $7, and that's why I like it. Good pot odds. It's a good project. It's a good company. They got a good app. Few things I don't like about their app is they don't have a web version of it, so it makes it difficult to like whitelist your addresses. And then I tried transferring because I am dollar cost averaging into Cardano on that, and I don't have quite 1,000 Cardano in there yet. So I tried transferring my Cardano over to it, and it wouldn't take the address for Cardano. So I'm not really sure why. So I just put all that over whatever I had in Binance. I just put the rest on my Daedalus, and I have a ton of Cardano over on Daedalus staking. But I want to continue to just dollar cost average into Cardano and get up to the 1,000 minimum to earn interest on Voyager. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm a few hundred away. I'm not going to fret it right now. I might put some in on like my next payday, right? Cardano is hands down my favorite non-Bitcoin project. I forget who it was, either Airborne. I think, yeah, Airborne said he needs Cardano to move. Yeah, man, I think it's coming. It's in a really good consolidation period. I think it's either going to move up. I don't put a lot of stock in a technical analysis, but Cardano has a lot of things, a lot of big news that's going to be coming, like countries that they're working with, the smart contracts being finalized at the end of April. It's what it does, man. It pumps, consolidates, pumps, that was a short, pumps, a little bit of a dump, a little bit of a dump, a little bit of a consolidation, pump, dump, and now it's consolidating. it's got to go one way or the other, right? And I think all the positive news, as long as the crypto market goes up, I think we're headed to another decent size move. You know, $1.50, $1.60, I think are on the table. That's kind of my short-term price target. My long-term price target for Cardano is 10 to 30 bucks, but I'm not like $10 would be probably my max this cycle, and that would be a very bullish. I've seen some really big numbers like $30. I think $30 is possible, but not this cycle. Maybe after the next halving. And they got to produce. If they bring on a lot of projects, if they continue to innovate, if their decentralization, their voting, the way they do things, if it continues to work out, which I think it will, I think it's going to be a good one. Miguel, how are you doing? What's up with the Litecoin? You know, I've become increasingly more bullish. Mana is DOA. GRT, man. For anyone that doesn't know, which I'm sure you all don't, I know Sebro in real life, and we bust each other's chops. He's a bit of an over trader. He has a hard time buying and holding. He just constantly, he's a tinkerer. He loves to tinker with his portfolio. He just can't chill. I'm more of a chill, buy and hold. Yeah, 10 is realistic. And that's a very, even that's like a stretch. So I've become increasingly more bullish on Litecoin. I do own Litecoin. So let's talk about my small account real quick. The small account, why am I up so much? Is the NASDAQ ripping now? Nah. All right, so this small account I started in October. I started with 2,500. First 3 months, it was almost like puts, selling put credit spreads and different options plays. Made decent money, especially off Tesla. $2,500 account made decent money even off Tesla. Think about that. So I put $250 a month into this. We've done that 6 times. So what is that? $1,500. This account has had 2,500 plus 15, so $4,000 put into it. For the year, back to January, it's up 2,200. Since its inception, it's up a little over 100%. Right now, we're doing it with cryptocurrency because this account is cryptocurrency enabled. And I think that's where the best risk reward is right now. I think they're still very early in the cryptocurrency push. I do have an AMD put spread on, and that one is up over 50%. We might need to take profit on that tomorrow because I do think it'll be up. AMD's got earnings this month too, and I think they're going to blow the doors off. I guess, I mean, chip shortages and you can't even buy one. Maybe their earnings is going to suck, you know? I mean, just because of everything going on. But Litecoin, I own one Litecoin. We're up 45 bucks on that. So that's what, like 25% or so. I like, man, it just kind of depends on who you talk to. The Litecoin, if the cryptocurrency, like it's not, that's really all I own. I mean, I'm not saying go out and buy Litecoin. I don't hate it. I think it'll go up as the market goes up. Maybe it becomes the currency to Bitcoin, right? Like crypto merchant payments and all that stuff. Like one coin's probably going to kind of emerge as kind of the go-to for making transactions. Maybe it's Litecoin. The fact that it's on PayPal says a lot, and Litecoin's going to go up if the market goes up. So it's not a horrible investment, but it's nothing I'm championing at the bit to go out and buy. ADA $5 in May. May the 4th and 5th of ADA be with you. No, I'm not high. I might have had a little Pineapple Express earlier, but I'm not high. Yeah, brother. That is my big please. Come on, PayPal. Let's add some Cardano to that wallet. Cardano. If PayPal adds Cardano, and then we get Gene Simmons going crazy on the Twitter again. Maybe we get Elon involved again, pegging the dollar. That was so funny, Elon. But PayPal for Cardano, I think it's coming. I wouldn't even mind seeing like Polkadot, because I'm very bullish on Polkadot too. But yeah, Cardano getting on PayPal would be massive. And I think it's going to happen. Eventually that's going to happen. So that's another good reason. And I'm still buying Cardano, man. I just bought some dollar cost average into it recently. What was I gonna say? Oh, Polkadot. Yeah, Polkadot is another project I love a lot. 12% on Kraken. I think there might be some better places to get your stake for that if you're outside of the US. Said it numerous times. Kraken's a great exchange, but you can't ACH money. You have to wire it or transfer coin. So I transferred over Ethereum to buy my Polkadot. Like I said, I should have transferred over, bought USDC on Binance, transferred that over. So I'm a small tax event, but it's, you know, it's every bit counts, right, man? Who wants to fight your profit and loss with taxes? Try and get those to long-term capital gains. And that's going to be the hard part, man, because as you see, we're looking at my portfolio. A lot of this started coming in January and February. I've started like shifting massive amounts of money out of the stock market, putting into cryptocurrency. Currently up 84%. Like, I got to start thinking about taking profits at a certain time, at least getting my initial investment off the table. Man, like 40 to 50% in taxes if I do that. I'm already at the point where I'm hitting that next tax threshold, because I already had an amazing year at the very beginning of the year because I YOLO'd Bitcoin futures, right? Because I knew Bitcoin was going to skyrocket and I didn't really have the way to buy it quickly and easily other than Robinhood, and I really didn't want to do that. So I YOLO'd it, man. 5-to-1 leverage on that Bitcoin future. It was about 2 or 3 weeks of sleepless nights. Got about a $10,000 move plus, man, like $10,000 to $15,000 move times 5. That really helped me. And then made some money on some other stuff. I don't even remember, like Tesla or Neo or something. I don't even remember at this point. I think it was mostly a lot of other Bitcoin too. So yeah, man, I got to think about I got to think about taking profit sometime, right? But I'm sitting here. So paying taxes is better than losing your money. That's another way of looking at it. But still, it's tough, man. Like when we have these big moves, it's getting easier and easier. And that's one of the hardest parts about buying cryptocurrency is the volatility. You start panicking. Like, even though Ethereum was up to like over $2,100 and then it pulled back down to like right around $2,000 and people started panicking. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? It wasn't even over $2,000 2 days ago. Yes, I have Litecoin. Why are you texting me? Yeah, so that's a good point, Airborne. I did have, everyone says, keep your initial investment. I definitely will do that. Whatever I do, and I've already put some, like I have some USDC on Voyager right now earning that interest. And that's and that's some of the things that, and I did that on BlockFi and I moved it over to Voyager. But you can earn, it was at 8 or 9% on Voyager on cash. That's insane. 8 or 9% on your cash, right? You just hold it in USDC and you earn 8 or 9%. I don't know the exact percentage. I could look it up, but I don't feel like it. And that's amazing. And I will definitely do that. Anytime I sell out of my cryptocurrency, as long as they're offering those percentages on cash, I will definitely keep the bulk of that over there. And again, like I said, Voyager is much more liquid. If you need cash, you can sell your Bitcoin and cash out immediately. ACH transfer like next day. And I've become really bullish on Voyager. And I've always loved and I've always talked about BlockFi. I still like BlockFi. The downsides are you just got to know that it's not as easy to pull it out quickly. And there's a cap. But you know, all these companies, they're going to continually move these percentages around. They're going to change. So there's no idea how long term any of this stuff's going to be. So you just got to be nimble. That's why I have accounts all over the place. I've got most of them listed below: Binance, Kraken, BlockFi, Gemini, Coinbase, Celsius, man, and keep them all in a password manager. I have them all under a very super secret. The only thing that it does, email account, that's the only thing. Bank accounts and exchanges all go to that account. That's it. So that way when I log into that, there's spam's immediately dealt with, turned off, and I just focus on like, oh, what? Someone logged into my Celsius? Oh yeah, that was me. And even that, I have UB keys, right? Like high security over here. boys and girls. This is what you got to do. Two-factor, Google or Authy, Google Authenticator or Authy. Don't use SMS. I think George was talking about that today on his Facebook conspiracy theory. He got hacked with the SIM attack, and that was I'm glad he's putting that out there because that is true. You can get SIM attack. Super Doge in the house. BTCST Bitcoin DeFi going up. Yes, sirree, man. Bullish channel over Okta. I think I've heard of that one. They're Okta. I know I've heard of that. Come on, Tom. Yeah, man. I kind of want to move. Does Okta allow you to export your settings? That's kind of why I was looking to move over to Authy. Because I'm nervous, man. What happens if I lose my phone? Google Auth, I don't know how easy it is to transfer that stuff. I think with Apple, with the app, the iCloud, maybe. Yeah, so eventually I need to clean all that up. But, you know, I take security very seriously. Again, YubiKeys, highly recommend getting, so like even to get into my email account, you need a YubiKey, right? You ever heard of BTCST? Nah, I don't think so, man. Bitcoin Silver? No, what is that? BTCST? Brother, I have no idea what that is. Oh, we don't want that. All right, let's see. Almost accidentally pulled up my taxes. You guys don't want to see how much in taxes I'm paying. It'll make you vomit. BTCST made me vomit. Oh, Bitcoin. Introducing Bitcoin standard hash rate token. I don't know anything about this. I'll look into it though. Buy. My work, use it, and I follow. Oh yeah. They have enterprise plans. Yeah, I'm the same way. My work uses Duo, and I use Duo for some of my early stuff like Robinhood, and I haven't transferred it. And then I just eventually went to. Now I have Authy for like one. Oh, it's a mess. I need to clean all that up. But I've definitely heard of Okta. I'm not sure who owns that one. I know they're big. Okta. I thought someone else owned them, or they have a partnership with someone. Anyway, they're all good, man. Duo, Okta, Authy. I use Bitwarden as my password manager. I like it a lot. I pay for it. It's only $15 a year, and they encrypt your data in the cloud. There's other ones out there that are pretty good, like RoboForm. It's a little bit more advanced, so most people might want to avoid that. And then Password Keeper, One Password, right? I think they're Cisco. They cost a little bit of money. Oh, geez. All right, everyone. That's my spiel on Voyager. I think it's going to be a good buy with the Coinbase IPO coming up. I think the token's going to get a pump with the recent highs being $7, a little over $7, like 6-7 weeks ago. I think it's going to get a pump. And overall, I like the coin. Even if it pumps, I'm holding on to it, man. I got 500 tokens. It's less than 1% of my portfolio. I'm riding that one for a while, right? I'm not looking to double it, but if you're one of those traders, I think that's a good coin. Like if you want to find a good value and you're trying to trade your way up and that's what you enjoy doing and you don't mind fighting Uncle Sam and all those fees, I like Voyager a lot as a quick double. It's worth, oh yeah, it's definitely worth paying. And I'm in the industry, man. You don't have to tell me. It is definitely worth it. So let's take a quick look at the market. Let's wrap this up. Thank you for everyone that hit the like button. I greatly appreciated that. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy this stuff, please subscribe to the channel. I do live stream every morning, 6:25 a.m. PST, 5 minutes before the market opens. Stocks, futures, options, cryptocurrency, and which way the wind's blowing after that. If that's what you guys want to talk about, we can talk about it. Let's wrap up the stock market. Let's see how it's doing. Looks like I'm probably going to be down on my NASDAQ. We're down 12 bucks. I'm going to let that one ride. I'm actually a bit surprised that the NASDAQ's only up 10 points. It might, who knows though. I'm gonna let that ride. The last 3 times I've been wrong, but I've been right. I would let it get down $100 and I'd bail. I'm a degen sometimes, right? I hope so. My 2FA is broken anyways. Good stream. You are welcome, C bro. All right. Be back tomorrow, 6:25 a.m. PST. Love you guys and peace.